another form of contraception. This is the 10th episode of the Hormone Diaries. We have done 10 episodes. What? I absolutely love this series. I hope that you guys have been enjoying it too, and I can't wait to see where else this journey takes us. Very exciting. Who knows what's going to happen next? So I mentioned in my March favourites video that there would be a whole episode of the Hormone Diaries on this, and this episode is actually sponsored by the Natural Cycles app. This whole series started because I came off the pill and I wanted to live a life without hormonal contraception, and since then loads of you in the comments have been saying, have you tried Natural Cycles, have you tried natural fertility awareness and all of these things, and I was like, I did not even know these things existed. And that's who Natural Cycles are, and they approached me saying, hey, do you want to work together? And I was like, yeah, because loads of people in my audience have been telling me to try this app out. So that is what I have done. There is a link in the description where you can go and download the app, but basically it comes with this thermometer, and you take your temperature every morning and you put the data into the app and it tracks your fertility. No hormones. No hormones. It's a clinically approved contraceptive method. There are no side effects, and if you use it correctly, it is 99.5% effective at preventing pregnancy. So I've been using this for just over a month, and let's see how Hannah got on. Roll clip. So my Natural Cycles thermometer arrived in the post today, and I'm just gonna open it and just take us all through the process. So, whoa, there's the thermometer. I'm guessing this is, get started. This is like our instructions. First things first, download the app. I've done that already. I want this to be done in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Do not understand Fahrenheit. Oh, do you want to prevent or plan? I want to prevent pregnancy. Yes. Are you using any hormonal contraception? No. Are you pregnant? No. When did your last menstrual cycle start? The last one started on the 6th of March. Boom. Cool. Okay, done. Measure the temperature in your mouth under the tongue. Measure before you get out of bed. Measure at the same time after similar amount of sleep within plus or minus 2 hours. And measure once a day for most days, and the more often leads to better results. Don't count this measurement if you've had a night out drinking alcohol. Okay. Are ill, jet lagged, or woke up 2 hours later than usual, or had a bad night of sleep. So a lot of things can affect the accuracy of this. And I am someone who is drinking alcohol a lot and jet lagged a lot, but I do have a good regular sleep pattern. So hopefully that will work in my favour. If it's on a green day, then I am unlikely to be fertile. If it's a red day, then there's a chance I'm fertile and I can get pregnant. Planning pregnancy. No thank you. Cool. Super simple. Let's play around with this app. Graph. What? Oh, okay, so this is today, the 16th of March. No, that's not today. What is today? Today's the 21st of March. What does 16 mean? Oh, day 16 of my cycle. Okay, I was confused. So there's like a dotted line on the graph that will become like my temperature line once I input that data. All right, we've got this set up. I'll start using this tomorrow morning, I guess.
Morning. So the last couple mornings with the temperature measurements, I haven't counted them because I'm ill. Can you tell? Look at all those snotty tissues and empty paracetamol packets. I just haven't had a great night's sleep, and I've just got a headache, and I'm just like, ugh. So I haven't counted the temperatures that I've done because it says to not do it when you're ill. So, oh God.
I think that this method is best suited for couples because it requires a lot of trust and a lot of communication, and whether you are in a relationship or not, it is still super important to get tested for STIs and know your status. I'm not going to endorse it, but the reality is that a lot of couples don't use condoms because they use another form of contraception, but condoms are the only method that will also protect you from STIs. So, get tested, know your status. And so that is what I did.
I have my Dean Street Express card because I'm a regular. I am normally a massive advocate for get there as soon as the clinic opens, because then you have like no waiting time. It opened at 8:30 this morning and I'm extremely jet lagged. So that didn't happen, but hopefully I'll be there for 9. That's me not knowing. This just proves my point about getting there as early as possible, because it is 9:10 and they're like, sorry, we're really booked up. So they're giving out slots. So my slot is 10 until 11. So that's in like 50 minutes. So instead of going home, I'm just going to find a cafe and do some reading and do some work for getting tested. Yeah. Okay, so here's the situation. Whilst I was having breakfast, I felt cramps and a warm sensation in my pants. And lo and behold, my period is here. So I put a menstrual cup in, but one of the things that you have to do when you get a test is you have to do a swab. So not sure how that's going to work with the menstrual cup in. I'm going to ask them the best practice. So wish me luck!
You go with some rain around, cool once again.
Ooh. Oh! I've completed my first cycle. I understand. It looks like my graph has started again because today is the first day of my period. This is my previous one. That looks like a mess. I will explain this later. So I just had my blood test. No bother at all. That was for HIV and syphilis. And now I've got to do my vaginal swab. She said it was no bother that I was on my period, but I do have to take the menstrual cup out because you got to get it right up in there.
Okay, so my temperature plot graph. The reason why it looks all over the place and isn't complete is because I had a lot of readings this month that I couldn't count. As you saw, I was ill, so there was like a few days there where I couldn't count the readings. I've also been travelling a lot this month, and so I've been jet lagged. And so, yeah, can't count those readings because your sleep is all over the place. And then it just so happened that this was the month where my book came out and I went to VidCon Amsterdam and I went on tour. So my sleep pattern was like all over the place and there was loads of really early mornings. And then after all of that, I took 4 days off where my sleep pattern was wrong for the other reasons. I was sleeping way more and having really long lie-ins and staying up really late. So that's why my graph is like that this month. Probably not the best month to have started using natural cycles, but I am going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully now my life will settle down a bit after all the book frenzy. I did get my period, so I have completed 1 cycle on the app. The only thing is that my last cycle was 52 days, and my cycles before that were about 46 days. So I have a very long cycle and quite a regular cycle. And so it might take me a bit longer than the average person for the Natural Cycles app to start giving me accurate results, because it'll take a few cycles for it to really get to know your body and be able to accurately tell you, like, this is when you're ovulating, like your temperature, like you find that pattern. But at the moment, it might be quite hard for it to find any kind of pattern with my body. I'm definitely going to keep using it though, because I think it's really cool and it's information about my body that I really want to know. But it might take a while. It might not even work for me at all, and that's totally fine. If there's anything that we've learned from the Hormone Diaries, is that there is no one-size-fits-all contraception. I would definitely recommend you downloading and trying out the Natural Cycles app if you want to avoid hormonal contraception, if you've got a regular sleep pattern, kind of a structured lifestyle, and you have regular periods. I think for those kinds of people, this would work the best. So for now, I am still using condoms, but I will continue to take my temperature every morning, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Hormone Diaries. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments if you use any kind of fertility awareness method, or if you want to try one and how that works out for you. I would love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!